It was the design of Angelo Ricci and Joe Zanuck and Manuel Silva to call upon the terrible old man. This old man dwells all alone in a very ancient house on Water Street, and is reputed to be both exceedingly rich and exceedingly feeble, which forms a situation very attractive to men of the profession of Messrs. Ricci, Zanuck, and Silva. For that profession was nothing less dignified than robbery.
We move tonight, and then we'll all be rich!
Maybe we ought to postpone. There's a lot of weird stories about that old man.
What are you? A child? My brother has people waiting for that gold. He's right. These are not the kind of men you want to disappoint!
You guys haven't been here long. People are afraid of him. That's crazy. The old man can barely walk. I snuck up to his house once and looked in his window. The old man was inside talking to Bottles. Bottles!
If you're afraid of that old psycho, you can wait in the car.
Mr. Ricci and Mr. Silva were to interview the poor old gentleman, whilst Mr. Zanuck waited for them with a motor car by the gate in the tall rear wall. As prearranged, the three adventurers started out separately to prevent any evil-minded suspicions. Ricci and Silva met on Water Street by the old man's front gate.
Are you ready?
Yes, what are we going to do about
Take
Zanuck?
care of him after we're done with the old man.
They did not like the way the moon shone down through the budding branches of the gnarled trees, but they had more important things to think about. Messrs. Ricci and Silva were experienced in the art of making unwilling persons voluble, and the screams of a weak and vulnerable old man can be easily muffled. Then they donned masks and knocked politely at the weather-stained door.
Where's the gold, old man?
Waiting seemed very long to Mr. Zanuck, and he didn't like the hideous screams he had heard in the ancient house. He nervously watched the gate in the high stone wall and wondered at the delay. Then he noticed a soft tread, or tapping. In the pallid glow of the single dim streetlight, he did not see what he expected, but only the terrible old man, smiling hideously. Zanuck had never before noticed the color of the man's eyes. Now he saw that they were yellow. Little things make considerable excitement in little towns. People talked all spring about the three bodies, horribly slashed as with many cutlasses. But in this idle gossip, the old man took no interest at all. So ancient a sea captain must have witnessed scores of things much more stirring in the far-off days of his unremembered youth.